And I live in Coconut Grove with my husband, Bill Dixon. I'm a marketing rep for American Airlines. Have lived in Miami the last 10 years. Prior to that, we lived in Dallas, Texas. Glad to be here.
When I graduated North Miami, I went to Miami-Dade, and then I went to Auburn. I studied pharmacy. One of the best things I've ever did was marry my wife. We have 2 children, and I have a boy, 6 years old, and a girl who's 2 years old. And we've traveled a lot, and is that it?
My name is Jim Schmidt. This is my wife, DJ. Since graduating from North Miami High School, I went to Florida State University. Have 2 children, age 6 and 4. And I'm in Tampa, and I'm a part owner of a real estate firm with 65 offices in Florida. And it's been a real pleasure to be here, and the committee really did a great job. Want to thank all of them. Thank you.
Radcliffe, and it's been real fun being here, although I don't remember much of it. Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? That's my biggest record, but then again, they're all the same size. Thank you very much.
Hager. After I graduated, I studied to be a radiology tech, and I then got married, moved to Louisville, Kentucky, lived there for 7 years. I'm now divorced and working with the University of Miami as a mammographer and breast cancer research.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most famous entertainer our class had, Jon Caldwell.
You love me with my glasses.
Back during the late 60s, early 70s, we used to put on these free rock concerts at Cagney Park. One of our star performers was Jon Caldwell. John, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of those concerts?
They're a vague memory at this point. At the time, I guess we were all a little vague. Were you vague those nights?
I was very vague all of those nights, John.
I saw those bottles of Colt 45 back in the back seat of your car. You know, we weren't. Are we reading off a thing here?
Those are some questions, Amy. We'll throw the cue cards away.
Go ahead, sing one for the crowd.
I'm not much of a singer, John. We left that for you. But how about hum a few bars for us here?
I knew a man, Bojangles, and it danced for you. Go ahead, sing the second line.
No.
Go ahead, you got to sing the second line.
I can't sing. My mother told me, just speak, don't sing. So you go right ahead. Please, John, come on.
Ronnie, baby.
For the crowd. You're going to be the star here, John. Come on.
Here, come here.
Come on up here.
Katie's going to sing for us.
I am.
Dreading this.
The lights are hot.
Great time. But we're going to sing here.
Oh, no, we're not going to sing. I thought we were talking about our favorite.
Well, we want to let your favorite teacher if you want, but John's going to sing, and he needed you to help.
Our favorite teacher was definitely Sam Harris. Where is Sam Harris?
Haven't seen him. We don't know. Didn't respond.
Weiss biology.
Okay, Mr. Weiss. We all like him. Our favorite car was our favorite car was definitely David's, because that was the Chevelle. The SS Chevelle. He had the best one in the class. Our favorite make-out place to park. The favorite make-out place was definitely, would you not say over on the beach back in the little dirt roads off of Collins? Did you ever pull back in there? I saw you back there with a couple of guys.
Pushing cars out of the mud.
Let's see, favorite prank or story. Do you have one? Go ahead. Let's have a prank or story.
No, I don't do pranks or stories. You know me, I'm very straight.
Since when?
You knew me in high school, and you know me now. I'm very straight.
You know, try to look that sweet, innocent self, but some of us knew better.
Our favorite place for lunch. Now, did you go to North Miami Junior High?
No, I went to Thomas Jefferson.
Mr. Berger.
Did you ever skip school and go to Lee's?
Never. John, I'm ashamed of you. Now, Mr. Boggy was just across the way. We don't want to tell him about that, do we?
Boggs. Beautiful guy, beautiful guy. I could tell the story. Boggy was pretty cool. Boggs, I call him, okay?
Remember Paul Duncan?
Secret boy-girl crush. Secret boy-girl. Who did you have a crush on in high school?
I had a crush on a teacher.
What was?
Who?
No wonder you was a
biology, and
you got those A's and you never showed up in class. I remember that.
I never got A's. I'm ready to meet him, though. I'm ready, and I'm looking for him. My eyes are... One of these days, I'm going to come up across the...
We'll find him for the 30 year just for you.
Level instead of a student teacher. You know.
We're going to find him for you.
And tell me what you see.
We'll find him for you. John, anything to close with?
Well, we still have favorite place to hang out there, so I think we'll end with that.
Beach.
I think, wait a minute. No, please just say, wait a minute. Favorite place? No, wait a minute. Favorite place to hang out at school was definitely where?
School? Cafeteria.
That was Lee's.
No.
The Frog Pond?
No. It was was definitely the parking lot out by the gymnasium.
You were in the room.
Oh, I remember. Hey, what can I tell you? You know, hey, what can I tell you?
See people like smoking joints and stuff out there. It was
Smoking what?
It was tragically hip.
Can't
I'll
believe
tell
it.
you,
They did that out in the parking lot?
They did.
30 years later,
30
what are we,
years later.
straighter? He's
Yeah. So do I look at me, folks.
This
Look
is
at me.
horrible.
Do I look like a clean-cut all-American boy?
You like
do I
this?
do that kind of stuff anymore?
You
No.
seen Jon Caldwell?
But
I couldn't believe it. You gotta be behind.
who is this guy here?
They're
Brad, come on up
Who
here.
is this guy?
on
Is
up
this
here,
Sam
Cam.
Harris here or what?
Craig Litt.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
What did you do? Dye this color?
Jim Bragg, come on up here.
No, other people didn't.
Kim, you remember this riffraff from high school?
Yeah, I do.
We talked earlier.
Yeah.
Kim looks exactly the same. He hasn't
Oh,
changed
yeah.
at all.
We're still rolling.
I haven't.
Where do you live in California?
Lovely wife, Joni. Say hi, Johnny. We're having a good time here. I'm with some friends, and what was some of the questions? My mind is going blank. What have I been doing? Not much. I'm sitting next to Lori Bellew here. I'm going to pass this on to Mike Bellew right now.
That one, Bellew. Since I did my lovely wife, Lori. Since I graduated, we've been just taking it easy. And I don't know why I'm sitting here with all these guys razzing me about this. I'm married, I have one son, and I'd like to introduce my good friend Jim Young over here right now.
Jim Young, this is my wife Debbie. Well, for the last 20 years, I got married a couple years out of high school. I've got 4 kids. Been happily married for, 3 kids. Been happily married for 18 years. And I've been a police officer for 18 at Miami Shores. It's been a wonderful 20 years. See y'all later.
Ron Stanley, and this is my lovely woman, Joni Grimm. It's a great time being here with my friends, a few enemies perhaps. As I look past the 20 years that have come and gone so quickly, I treasure this event. I've done very little in the last 20 years. I had to buy a pair of pants to come to this thing tonight, so you know I'm not really heavy duty in the clothing. But I will say this, I've been married once, divorced once, but I have 2 lovely kids. And if you ever get along, we don't count the first one. It's a great time, great seeing everybody. I'm a school teacher and a coach, and I want to thank everybody for entrusting their kids to my guidance as a teacher. And if you ever need anything as far as education, don't look me up. You'd be disappointed. So, it's anybody else want? There's more food left, and there's good Budweiser and Michelob. Sorry, we should have had Budweiser here for this event. Good night.
Hi.
This is my lovely wife, Elaine. We've been married for almost 17 years. And we've moved around a little bit, lived in Kansas City and Virginia. And it's nice being here with all these lovely people, even him. And I've been in law enforcement for 11 years, and that's about it.
My favorite car was the '66 Dodge van that we used to go to lunch in.
Tell us about some of those surfing days.
They were fine.
Where'd you rent the suit tonight? Because I know you don't own one.
We thank God for modular scheduling. It really helped out my surfing career.
It really changed our lives. It is like my kids better not have it when they go to school. Things better be like what they were when my parents were parents.
I agree. Tell us about your favorite lunch spot.
Lunch spot. The back of my Dodge van. A bottle of Mateus and a big joint. Times have changed, though.
Times have changed, bro.
Times have changed, yes.
Your first secret girl crush?
First secret girl crush.
You can give initials. You don't have to say names.
Oh, no. We get the whole names here.
You might lift somebody's spirits.
That's tough.
Really.
Kathy Marks. That'll make
Very
her
good.
night, too, huh?
Kathy, if you're watching this video, don't you forget it. You blew it. He's here. No longer available. Your favorite prank or story from high school?
I guess that movie we made had to be the biggest prank of all. I think we even got credit for that.
You not only got credit for it in school, but we've got it here tonight, and we'll have it again at the 30-year reunion. Favorite teacher?
Gee, that one's a tough one.
You didn't have any, huh?
No, I don't remember going to class.
Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Marriott Marina in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, at our 20-year reunion. This is Kim Bragg.
This is my wife, Donna. The last 20 years, I've been in the Coast Guard, traveled all over the country. My wife and I have a son who's married. We have a granddaughter. And I guess that's about it.
Last 20 years, I've been in the car business, and basically all I've been doing. This is Trudy, and that's about it. Real boring.
John White. This is my wife, Linda White. We've been married for about 1.5 years now. I didn't get it right the first time around, but the second time I definitely have. Over the past 20 years, I've been an accountant, been a professional athlete, broke the world's record for long-distance canoeing. I now own a computer company. It's been a very busy 20 years. I've got 3 stepkids, all of them grown and gone. Would you like to say something, sweetheart? That's it in a nutshell.
Great to see everybody here, having a good time with our friends. Married to Ellen Bolger, she was a year behind us. And got 2 children, living in Naples now, about 15 years. And just having a great old time. Glad everybody made it. Jose, you're next.
This is my wife. Tomorrow will be our 1-year anniversary. And I just got one complaint about this little reunion. I see a lot of people here from the junior class are sneaking in. And I just have one thing to say to our friends from the junior class. Welcome, and I hope you have a good time.
Thanks.
Like the old days.
Oh, no, we don't do those anymore.
Has anybody interviewed
Michael,
you?
No, I'm not being interviewed. We're doing the interview. No, Michael. Our class president, Michael Green, has a few words to say to the public.
Thank you very much. That's all I have to say for now, but I want to thank you all for coming. Anyway, I've got a information card in front of me, but I'm only going to do this if you do it with me, okay?
I'll do it with you.
Okay, my favorite car is... Shoot. Issues? Initials?
Hang on. We got to do something, guys. Excuse me. There's too much glare on the camera. I'm sorry. Hang up. Now, look, they were complaining. You guys got to wear these things on your heads because they can't take it anymore.
Shine through the picture.
Tell them something
Anyway.
good. Nobody listened to you last night. Nobody listened to you 10 years ago. Nobody listened to you 20 years ago, but tell us a good story, Michael. We're going to listen. We promise we're going to pay $30. We're going to listen.
The only thing I think of interesting note that we should try to think about is that at the 25-year reunion, which we may do this time as opposed to not doing a 15-year reunion, is maybe have a picnic on a Sunday at Reynolds Park.
That was all of our favorite places back then, Michael. I remember a lot of those fun Sundays and Saturdays back at Reynolds Park, tossing Frisbees and doing the things that we weren't supposed to be doing back then.
What I want to ask you, Ron, is who was the favorite band you ever got to set up for when you were doing your concerts in North Miami?
Without question, it was Jon Caldwell's band.
Was it really?
Without question. Remember those days with Keystone Lights and the light shows we used to do?
Unbelievable. We did the greatest rock and roll shows. We had great light shows. We did everything we wanted to do.
We sure did.
And what I just want to be able to make sure is that anybody who has those kind of memories should make sure that they stay alive with them forever.
Thank you, Michael. Michael, we'll see you again at the 30-year, and let's find some more people to interview.
We appreciate having the opportunity to come. And matter of fact, here comes Jose Rios.
I still only have one thing to say.
He's got one more thing to say. But I think this is the last time he was just about ready to finish up his...
This one's for Rick Jack.
Well, we appreciate you coming in, and Jose, we'd like to go down and have a seat there and
Thank you. Hey, what about that?
pass the torch.
You ever seen an uglier guy than that?
Stay for the yearbook. But same thing Jose Rios said, nothing. my friend Rick Fagel, which is not here right now. This is my wife Jennifer. Yeah, and that's Rick's whatever. Beyonce. Main squeeze, whatever. And that's about all I have to say.
Wife Brenda. We live in Jacksonville,